City News everywhere.
But right now I'm stuck. I can't do that. I feel helpless and frustrated at the same time.
A Winnipeg man eager to join the province's trucking industry says he's experienced nothing but frustration as he's tried to obtain a Class 1 license test, and he says he's not the only one waiting for months before they can hit the road.
I would say the MP need to get their things straight.
Aman Dhaliwal says he's called Manitoba Public Insurance hundreds of times trying to secure an appointment for a Class 1 license over the last 3 months. He was hoping to become a trucker in the province, eventually opening his own business, but he says the process to get that appointment has been maddening.
I already wasted my 2 or 3 months of my life, and I want to enter into this workforce. I want to contribute to the taxes and the economy of the country, but their system, the way they designed it, they're not letting me to do it.
The introduction of the mandatory entry-level training or MELT course in 2019, which requires a mandatory 121.5 hours of training, has resulted in an increase in the number of truck driving schools, and as a result, the number of people seeking out Class 1 tests. Previously, the main avenue to a Class 1 license was through a provincial vocational institute involving 244 hours of training. So MELT trainees receive almost half the hours of training.
MELT is a solution, but it's not the best solution. The concern we have is, are you really fully capable to driving truck or just the driving truck at a certain time?
Ramon Yang is with Professional Transport Driving Training School, which has been training drivers in Winnipeg for more than 3 decades. He says MPI and the province should be allocating more resources to audit training schools to ensure they're producing drivers who are ready to take the Class 1 test and, more importantly, hit the province's roads safely. He worries after several attempts, some drivers are simply passing by luck as opposed to skill on a repeat test.
They're not just finishing the hours. They should have a concrete ideas before going for a road test.
MPI says it's actively working to increase capacity and has doubled the number of slots for Class 1 tests in June and July. They say part of the backlog is due to a high failure rate as the current pass rate hovers around 30 to 35%. Leaders with the Manitoba Trucking Association say they too have concerns about the backlog in Class 1 tests, but are working with industry stakeholders to try and address the issue.
I think it comes down to more than just MPI. I think we need to work with the province, and I think we need to work with schools to ensure that we have the right people taking the test in the first place, to ensure that we don't have multiple people having to retest and provide extra burden on the testing system.
In Winnipeg, Modjeski, City News.